Welcome to episode 2 of Voxel Tycoon. This game is really fun and relaxing, and we're not going to continue because I want to test something. Let's just load on in before we do anything else. There we go. So, since episode 1 was the first time I ever played this game, I learned a lot of information. And that information was trucks are only useful in the towns, while trains are useful for everything else. That's what I found out. So, with that knowledge, I'm going to do a new save where I'm only doing buses and mail trucks inside of the towns themselves, trains everywhere else. Because this super long road connecting everything, that's just too long. This train going from boom, 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 easy, fast, and we make like $15,000 to $20,000 as well every single trip. Well, with the trucks, we only make a few hundred, maybe a few thousand. So we're making money faster, more efficiently, and it can pay off the amount it costed to build a train very quickly. They cost like 200,000 to build the train, and it can make 200,000 very fast. Well, not very very fast, but it's like 20 times faster than a stupid little truck. Like these little trucks only hold 5 and don't make much money. So having a train will make our life a whole lot easier. So we're gonna bring up a new save and try again. That is the goal. So we're gonna come back, new game, plays you code 2, everything else. Is that the same seed? That should be a good seed. Oof, it's... Hold up, let's just see. So it is different every time. I'm just gonna use one of these random seeds instead of doing whatever the flip I just did. It's alt to see more information about your neck. Bruh. It's the same keybind as at Factorio to see what furnace is cooking up what. So in reality, if I click this, it should show me what trucks are doing what. 2 iron, 2 coal, no wood. I don't need a tutorial. Alright, so we got Minter, 100 people, requires coal. And it's on the south side of the map, and coal is to the right of it, so pretty easy. Iron is close to the coal, which is good. Wood is a bit out the way. And then you got Anaham with iron and Stockton with coal and iron. I'm just gonna do another reset because I just want to see what capabilities I have, since everything is generated randomly. I just want to see if I can get something that would help me, because trains are expensive and having to go from the top of the map to the bottom of the map, not ideal. So I'm gonna hope if everything's like closer to the center or more compact, so trains are cheaper. I keep forgetting to disable that. So we got 1 coal, 1 wood, iron at top, 4 cities. Oh, so we got 2 coal, 2 wood, 1 iron. Coal is at south with wood, while iron's at top. But iron's only going to 1 place, so that should be fine. I could have 1 train. No. With how far away it is, it's just smart just to have 1 train just for that only, wouldn't it? Alright. Condensed. I should be able to work with this. That iron is going to be a bit difficult to get access to. I honestly think let's go for another recheck. It is more condensed, but iron is across the entire map. I'd rather not deal with that. Alright, so test number 3. Will this be a decent world for me to do trains only and trucks only in the towns? Or I should say villages, and then towns, and then cities. Yeah, I know. Conway. 2 coal, 2 iron, 1 wood. Let's see what this is like. Just outside of bounds, but they might come inbounds. I might even be able to supply both of those, meaning I might have access to that when I shouldn't. Alright, so we got coal bottom right, those 2, and then that's even worse. The second one that was better. Let's go for a 4th one. Yeah, that was complete. Half of it at the very bottom, half at the very top. Way too expensive on rails. Because I know rails are expensive. And if I can, I would like to use the exact same rails with signals everywhere. Yeah, I know about the thing. 2 iron, 1 coal, 1 wood. So 1 wood, 1 coal. So that means 2 iron, 1 iron there. You're kidding. How am I supposed to get over there? Alright, we're gonna do 3 more attempts, and I have to use one of these 3. Yeah, I know about that. I figured that out later on. Come on, give me something good. Come on, hurry up. Alright, 2 iron, 1 coal, 1 wood. Okay, so we got a town here. Bruh. It might be worse than the one we just had. I just want to play the game at this point. I sort of wish I kept the one with all the 4 cities basically right next to each other. I should have kept that one. That would have made most sense. 2, 2, and 2. Actually, that is hopefully good. So those are the exact same thing. Okay, pretty decent. Not decent. Alright. Now I could go against my own rule and do more than 3, but is this my 3rd or is this past my 3rd? I don't know. I'm not keeping track anymore. I just want something decent. The one I had for episode 1 was decent. The rest of these are not. One of them are. I should have taken it. Two, 2, 1. Okay, that's pretty decent with iron close by. Wood and coal not at all close by. Because I can have a passenger slash mail go on the back end of this, connecting all of those. I could have an iron that just goes here to here. I can maybe even have iron be trucks. With how close that is, that could be a truck. And since 2 of these guys are coal, I can have the coal loop around this way, going down like this, going as close as it can like that, and then it'll just extend to wood. So wood and coal will just be this long track. Iron can be this, and then the passengers can be on the outside. You know, I'm willing to give this a shot. If I run out of money, I restart. Alright, first things first. Maximize money. Second thing second. We need to start actually putting something on these. So iron just needs 1. Coal could use 2, but I'll just put 1 down. Sawmill just needs 1. Now, I could give them a warehouse for extra storage, but it won't. That's a waste of money right now. I don't want to do anything with those. I could do these. I think. Do I need to do a freight station? Oh, I can't remember if I do. Can I have the train circle, the train station, encompass that and it counts? Yes. So that means I can have a freight station here. I can put another one here on the way to wood. I can put this one here. I think like this might be best. Let's go ahead and connect these. Now I want it to go. There we go. So that's all connected now, getting us wood. Our next station can go here. And the final 2, I need to build 3 more stations. Okay. The next one can go here. This one, if I do it like this, it can, but nothing else I do can. So it has to go here. Okay, so I'll put that one there. And I can just put this one here. And then connect these. Oh. Do that. And then I can connect this one to this one. Connect this one to that one. So we connected wood and coal to all of these cities except for this one, which I can do right now. So everything has been connected. I just need ways for depots and train signals. So what I'm gonna do is expand this one out to here and then have it come back. And then we can put a 2-way signal here. 2-way signal here, and we need to section this off. So we can have 2-way here. Alright, so that should be enough to section this off. I don't need to do anything else there. This, we need to allow to go around it. So this will allow for the train to go around. And then we can go and put this one here. So that allows it to go around if it wants to. So basically, if coal's here, allows the train to go around here, then allows coal to go here, and then they both can conjoin. We should have our depot here. It just makes the most logical sense. And then that can connect there. And yeah, that should be fine. Why is that? Alright. Guess that's fine. And then we need one to go around here. Like this. So if a train is stationed here, they can go around it. And we'll also go ahead and section this off as well. There we go. So now these are all separate areas, and then this can come all the way down to here. Over here requires there to be another route. So we could have a train waiting here and a train waiting here. Actually, this is all you need, because the iron goes here and then back to there. And then the coal can come wait here, go there, and then go back. And this is where wood is as well. So we just need a way around it. I can do this. What, but why won't it try to connect? That's what I'm hating. Connect. 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 And then we can do train signal there. With a train signal there. One here. And another there to separate that. So that should be enough. But what if the iron needs to go to the depot? You can just set up this to connect over here like that. And then we can have that be a two-way there and a two-way there to separate those off. So yeah, we got all of those done. Now we need to do bus stations in each of them. Wait, I need trains. Oh no. This can hold 8, well this can hold 9. And there's like a $3,000 difference. This one can be coal. This one can be coal. No, I don't want to buy that. One can be coal. And then one can be wood. And then you will just need one for iron. You're kidding. Not enough money. I can at least buy that. Goes from wood. No, not transfer. It goes from wood to load. Goes to coal. Then loads. Goes to here and unload. Comes down to here. Unload. Oh, it doesn't really have a way to do a U-turn. There's no way to do a U-turn here. Oh, that's actually bad. We should allow a U-turn possibility like right here. There you go. So you can U-turn right there if you have to. No, 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 no. We should delete those. So after it goes there, it comes all the way down here to east and unloads. Then goes to here to unload. I can't see it anymore. Then it goes all the way back up to here, loads until full. Then over here, loads until full. And then it goes here to unload, here to unload. And then it circles back. That train will do nothing because I'm absolutely broke. So we can do station. I really hope this works. Iron pickup. This one can be station. This one can also be station. This one is coal pickup. This one is wood pickup. There we go. Even though we don't have money for anything else, we should be fine. Where do we want to build a headquarters at? I sort of think Rockville could be cool. It's got a 10% bonus on everything you sell, so technically it would be smart to go down here. It is most smart too, isn't it? Yeah, it definitely is most smart too. I guess I will. Can I move headquarters later? I actually don't know. I'll go live over here. Alright. So we're just gonna go ahead and save this as place code to Rock Hill. Trains. And I hope that will be enough to jumpstart us. Oh no. Once the train goes there. Oh, why the flip did I do U-turn? The trains don't need a spot to do U-turn. They can just go here, flip, and so from their engine being over here, they can flip to be over here and go that way. Because that's what they do over here and over here. You know what? Let's test it. And we're going to follow the train. Because only 8 and 8. It's sad we're broke, but this is the best I can do. Oh yeah, it gets wood first. There we go. Done on pickup. Oh, wait. So it only loads that. Yeah. And then it loads just the platform car. Then it unloads. Then it just loads the stake. And then loads that. Yeah, but isn't it full? Why is it not turning around? Okay, so that should be working now. That's whenever I take my mouse off screen, it fails. Alright. It's got coal and it's leaving. Okay, so that makes sense. And then it skips this because it's coming down all the way to the end first. It's such a long ride. It's been 11 days. It's been driving. Train has been going for 11 days straight. 12, 13. How long does it take for trains? That is actually crazy. I didn't know it took that long. That's good. Now we need to go refuel. Not refuel, but get more. So, are we making any money at all? I'm gonna say that as a no. You know what? This might not be the way to go. If this makes me fail or doesn't work how I think it will work, we will just head back to our original save. This is just a test to see if it's smart to invest this much or no. There we go. So now it's got its coal, and now it's going to drop off. $2,000. Pretty good. Not as much as I want, but it is only 8. And yep, that's the entire first month of January. It took us 1 entire month to deposit 16 coal and 16 wood. You're kidding. In an entire month. Yeah, we're not making enough money to stay out of the negatives. Wow. It could also be that I went way too heavy. If I would have did coal to everywhere it needs to go, and that's it, with maximum capacity, that would have made me more money than go doing everything at once. Yeah. Because I can't even get rid of one of the train cars and put it onto the other train. I don't think I physically can. Yeah, because see, it's forcing me to get it from somewhere else, from this. It's not allowing me to, steal a train car from another train. It's just not letting me. So, yeah. It probably would have been better if I had 2 trains with 1 car each, but we're not making any money at all. This was a good experiment, but an absolute fail of one. We can go, no, we'll keep it just because it failed, but we're going back to the main menu. Actually, no, we should save before we do that. and then go back to main menu. Now, should we do this attempt one more time, but instead of going ultra heavy, do everything at once, and go to one thing at a time, and then we expand? We're gonna try that. If it doesn't work, go to the original. This episode is basically all about testing until we get something that is good. Learning the game and whatnot. Yeah, I figured that out in episode 1. Alright. 3 wood? Okay, so it looks like we're going wood heavy. And then iron and coal once we need to. If we stay with this world. So we got a town here. Our wood straight south of it. A town over there that doesn't need. So we can take it from wood. Go straight up. And then just. So basically it goes from wood. Comes around here. And then just loops back in a circle like this, or comes around and loops in a circle like this. Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a try. Let's try to not go in debt first. So stations, we'll put one down that can support both, because that would be the most ideal scenario in this situation. I should be able to get a rail in there. And this will be the drop no. Station drop. Then we can do another one over here, which only requires one. So if I want it to go like this or like this, it's best to have this here. But I don't think I can. I can? I barely can. City. Station drop. And then we're going to need another one over here so it goes in a circle like this. And we'll just go ahead and put this right here. And then we can rename this one Station Drop. And then we can expand it like that. Why is that going up? It should be going... Go down. Not up. Well, I guess it's gonna be like that when I don't like that. And then this one... can come loop around here. We'll just leave that there for now till I build the other station I need, which is gonna be here. And then we can connect that there. Connect it there. This is the wood pickup. No. And then we can put... I'm gonna put 2 wood just for safety. But since we only have 1 train, we technically don't need any signals or anything of those sorts. So we can go for a depot. There we go. So that's just so we can do that. And then we're gonna do we want to save $2,000 for one less ingredient? Yes. 2, 3. There's only 3 places that require. Wait, this is wood. Yeah, we're doing wood. We got 1, 2, 3 places with wood. So technically, we only need 30 things of wood. No, wait. Hmm. Um. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. We'll come here. Not all. We'll just do the first one. Unload the first. Come here. Unload the second one. Come here. Unload the third. And then just do your full circle. So we'll just come down here for that to update. So that's all updated. We can save this as the wood train. I sort of want to do this. It's cheap enough. So that means this is going to do the first 2. This one is going to do these 2. And this one is going to do the bottom 2. And then we have $127,000 remaining where we can do. Over here is coal, so I could set up one where it just goes back and forth and then set up another one for iron. What do I want to do? Oh, wait, before we do anything, we should get buses and mails in service. I just want to get this done. One of those get deleted. This one gets everywhere else. And then we can get a garage. That means we're going to need a garage per town. You know what? I'm fine with that. We'll put this garage here. We'll put another garage here with a road extension. And we'll just go ahead and put another one over here. Oh, that's why. My fault. So now we got 3 garages. I don't have enough money, so we have to take loans. Now I need. You know, we're just gonna go ahead and finish down here. We're going to buy a truck that does mail, and have the mail truck go from here to here. And this is going to be the priest mail route. And then we're going to get a passenger bus, which is gonna go from here to here. And this one is going to be the priest people route. So that is done. Now we can come up here. We will not care about this town, its bus stops, anything until later. And I do need another train or some roads. I can easily do roads. A road that goes from this road to this road and just have one road there. That should be close enough to where one bus can do that. Two buses, actually, but that should be fine. And we'll do that later. But now we need to find a place to put two of these down. So I can put one here. And now we need one over here. That's actually all we need. That's actually good. And then we need a mail truck. That will go from here to here. This is going to be called the Elizabeth mail route. And now we need passenger, which is going to be from here to here. That's going to be saved as the Elizabeth people route. So that is done. Now we can come over here. Not enough money. Actually, just one bus stop is almost enough. If I destroy, maybe if I don't destroy, maybe if I put it here or here. If I do this, all of those don't get apart. But if I do one here, and then do one here, or no, here? No. Or if I put one here. How do I want to organize this? Because if I do one here, it's only two houses that don't. But if I put one here, I can put one... I need to put it like here, but I can't. This would not get that one. Okay, so if I put this one here, it gets those two houses. If I put one here, okay. So we'll do one here, and then we'll just do one there. We'll sacrifice money. We don't have enough money. Alright, so we need a mail truck and a passenger truck. And then we can save this one as the Mackinac people routes. And then this one can be the, once we do that, the Mackinac mail route. There we go. So we got mail and people transport, mail and people transport, mail and people transport, and one train that will go everywhere. So theoretically, the next thing I want to do is being connecting. And I think I might be able to. Yeah, impossible. Flip, how do I do this? I have to concrete tunnel it. Not enough money. But yeah, we're gonna have to tunnel that. And this... I honestly don't think I can. I mean, I can try to. I can't build here because of that. Not enough money, seriously. I can do this, but not go down. Alright, so you know what? We got the start to connect them, but not actually enough money to connect them. So now we got our wood station. Oh, is he gonna take the long route? Hold up. It goes from here to Priest last, McCall City first. So it goes boom, 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 boom in a circle. Alright, we're gonna set it to 3x to actually see it. So this can hold a lot of wood. There we go. Then it goes all the way up here. Drops off 16. And then it comes over here, drops off 16 wood. And then it comes down here, drops off 16 wood. And then it goes restock. Alright. So it's going back up already. We're just trying to see how good this is. 30,400 there. I can actually afford to connect to these now, which would allow me to get some buses going from places. Yeah, I can actually get another train car for wood, allowing me to transport more wood at a time. Wow. I honestly will do the wood transport first because that can make me even more money per stop. That's making 3.5k every time. That's made me 4k because of the different prices. But wow, that is actually good. And it's only $18,000. So $36,000 for 2 more. So 52 possibly? Wait, what? Car 1 has not earned money. Or transferred cargo. Oh, is there... No, they got mail. Oh, wait. This is a mail route. Mail. So can it not? Why is it not loading and unloading? Why is it not loading? It's only loading 1. Load until full. I don't want it to wait until full. It's just... wait some time. That won't do anything. Will that fix it? But it's not even loading this. Yeah, see, it's just not loading. It's because... okay. It's not loading because it's not able to go from town to town. That's why they're not making money. That makes sense. Yeah, we're still making a good amount of money. I haven't even built a headquarters yet. Where do I want to live? I mean... Up here would be most profitable because I'm making a good amount of money, so putting my operations up here would be most ideal. So that's gonna make us more money there. And I can also begin paying off my loan once I get the train car upgraded. I sort of feel like telling it to go back to the depot so I can add 2 more train cards. And then Plays Co 3, Priest River trains. Actually, we don't need this. Not yet, anyways. Yeah, I know. It's because they can't deliver mail and people to where they actually want to go. But yeah, once we get this up to like $50, $30, $54,000, we're gonna tell the train to come back. So there's 3. So a lot more going to each place. There we go. So we're gonna let it go 1 more route. No, but once it goes here, it has to go the full way around. It can't just U-turn. Actually, we need to modify the train. And then we can do the train. There we go. So it can do its U-turn when I want it to. I did waste some money, so it might have to do another 2 U-turns, but 3 months and we made a lot of money. We're losing some money because we're not tapping iron or coal or connecting the cities by train or anything. We're going to be connecting them by road here, maybe by train over here. Yeah, it's like 2 more routes and we're good to go to tell it to go back to upgrade it. Yeah, see, we're making more money there now because of it. Alright, 1 more route, and then we'll tell them to come back. Alright, so we'll tell them to go back in a moment. There we go. Oh, we don't have enough money? Oh, what happened? Oh, new month. You know what? We'll just upgrade it. Yeah, I can't do that. And then we can have you. What? Okay, so this one will get top 3. This one will get those 3. And then this one gets the bottom 2. So bottom 2. middle 3, top 3. There we go. And then we'll get one more, which will help us out a lot. Yeah, I'm glad I got 2, because I don't think one of those could support this. So it's a good thing I invested 2. Because the longer I make the train, or the more wood it supplies, or if I have 2 trains going at a time, the more money we make. So it's very much worth it. Yeah, I know. I need to get that set up. Told to go back too late. No, just head to this. Oh, what a waste of a turn. Now we can edit it to add another car. Yeah, just one. And then all we need to do is set this one. So top 3, middle 3, bottom 3. Get to work. There we go. Yeah, I know, lack of money. But at least there is movement. The next thing we need to do is connect these 3 cities. And then get iron there. And the best way to do iron is have a train station here, so it comes over here and then picks it up and it drops it off on its way back. Just having one train to do all of this and then eventually do coal as well, so it goes in a circle like this, would be the most ideal scenario. I know you're depending on it less, to the point where it's going to go bankrupt and I lose money. To be honest, I don't care about that town. I just care about these 3. I need to get iron as soon as possible. But I physically can't connect those, but I can connect these. So this is now connected. And now I need what? $30,000 for that? Yeah, $31,000. So I'll just keep it there and we'll just watch the trains go by. So we make 4.7k there, 6.6k there. Pretty good. How much did I say I needed? Oh yeah, 30k. I didn't check how much it makes that priest. Yeah, I know a lot of these people want to go elsewhere, but you'll be able to in a moment. $4.4. 6.6. What about this one? 5k. Maintenance. I'm glad I did that. I am really glad I added that, because that would have been an entire wasted trip if I didn't. But yeah, we just don't have enough money to just keep that equipped. And I don't even have enough money to add some more carts to make us even more money per trip. But I need to get iron dealt with now. Okay. All of them are negative? Why'd they go negative? So it goes 0 before it gets a chance to get close. Because it's coming up there. And then it goes down to average? No, it restocked in time. That went back to default. That went up. Yeah, if I get one more cart or something, that should help that stay never 0. Okay, hold up. We have money. There we go, and now all I need to do is just connect to these, which is a few $1,000s. We're just gonna go ahead and bring this over. That's 9K. Okay. Come on, give me the money. I know I'm gonna get it in one moment. No, burn the negatives, never mind. It's because it's the new month, that's why. Okay, yeah, we're making money a whole lot faster now, which is ideal. Come on, please give me enough money. Not enough. But enough to do that, and enough to do that. Nice. Alright, so 1,500, which is gonna happen when it goes deposits. Yeah, this is definitely much better than the other one. There we go. And now all we need to do is take the mail train, buses, and take the mail bus and have it go from here to here. This one will be the international bus. And then this one will also be the international bus. So both of these will be going back and forth. This will stay here while this goes back and forth. So now we've connected them. Still a value of 0? Alright. I do need to get iron. So the next thing I need to do is put a train station there. And delete this. So it goes from here to here. Well, basically from here to here, from here to there. So basically just picking this up, putting it there. How much does it cost for a train station? 24. Almost enough. There we go. This one is going to be the iron pickup. So now I need to connect the rails to it and build an iron mine, which is $50,000. That is very expensive, but will help us in the end. But from what it looks like, we are keeping up with stock. Oh, so Macau now supports coal. Good. Flip. I only have 180 days to get it or it goes bankrupt. Unless if I pay this. I'd rather pay this than try to build train tracks. This is the cost just for the drill alone. And then having to build the track, that'd just be too much money. Actually, I could build the track first, can't I? to build this piece of rail, it's the cost to save the business. So I'd rather save the business first. We'll worry about the iron over here, and then we'll worry about the coal over there. Because this one takes priority. Alright, so saved the business from going bankrupt. Now we're gonna save this one from bankruptcy. 36, it's just gonna keep going up in price. I need the money. But then we will have saved it, and then we can continue developing the train stations, the roads, everything else. But yeah, we're also making good income from the international mail and passengers. We just need to connect this road to there, which I think I can actually do right now. $24,000. Why? $23,000. You know what? Let's get this done now, and then try and save the. Do I want to do it now? Try and save the business later, or just save the business and then do this? With how long it's taken me to make money, let's just save the business. Because if I lose business there, then there's no reason to go over here. I mean, if there's no reason to go over... If there's no reason to go over here, then we can just stick with over here. But at the same time, I want to incorporate it. We're almost there. Just one more trip. Alright, so we saved the businesses even though we're not using them right now. And we're in the negatives, which is fine for now. Come on, let's give me money. I need to connect these, and then connect these. This is gonna be $50,000 for this, and then like $30,000 for that. So like $80,000, and I can't take a loan. Never mind, I can. That is done. And then we can have this mail go over here and over here. And then we can have this bus go over here and over here to connect them. Meaning, where's that bus? This bus is here only. This bus, no, this bus can only go to east. There we go, so everything should be connected now. And then this can just connect. Con con connect. Thank you. Now, yeah, it is just better to come up to here and then go diagonal. There we go. So technically we can go pick up iron. Well, actually, no, we can't. We don't have the money yet. But we're gonna... Oh, this business I might need to pay for. Because I need to have it circle around, like... Ooh. Well, in this case, it'd be like this. But yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, okay. I looked over at OBS and it didn't signal that I was talking, but we good. There we go, so we just need $8,000 to connect it, and then we can delete it. I mean, I can do it right now. I hate that. I can't afford $50,000. If I could, I would. I just need $70,000 and I can save the business. But I think I just want to buy this because I'm not going to get enough money in time. I'd rather do that until I can do it. Wait, where's the train? What? What? Why? Why? Go back to the depot. Go the right direction. I'm gonna make sure the only way you can go the wrong direction is from the depot. Come on. Just one more route and nothing else take money. No, the month. Get me money before the end of the month. I have to wait another trip before I can save the business. I'm gonna have to do that with both of those calls as well. Okay, it's just less coal. That's good. You know what? At this point, to be honest, at this point, it's probably best just to save up to get that so I can actually get it in route. I can even sell one of these or even two of those. If, um... do I want to save it? No, I'm going to save up. I have enough time. This one, I don't. I don't have enough time for this one. But for this one, I do if I save up money and let that one die. We're just going to let it die for right now. We almost got enough for $54,000. Come on. I'm going to spam clicking. Boom. We just need to get enough money for a cart that will hold iron. Just enough to save that from going out of business. And then I need to get coal to save these from going out of business. It's been 1 year, and we've got a pretty good system going. That is good. I can't remember how much it is. $19,000. So once I get $19,000, I'll tell the train to go back to do it. To add it to the loot. I do need to reroute this to go down to coal and then back up. Actually, down to coal over here, over there. But that's too expensive that right now. Oh, it doesn't have a loot point. Alright, fine. We'll let you do one more route. And then we're going to have you go back to the depot. Come on. Alright, go back to the depot. Oh, I didn't do anything. And then we can click on this, get a platform car. Not enough money, but I might. Can I get enough money from anything else? Like mail? Please? I need $30,000 more dollars. $4,000, please. Something. Give me something. I'm wasting time. I'm wasting time. Please, 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 please. It's going up. And then when it comes to Elizabeth. It will also unload iron. Yeah, I know. I need to do this next. I need to buy this so they don't go bankrupt. I forgot about that. All but that. And then it goes over there. We're just gonna quickly save. And then it goes pick up the iron. And then it goes. I wish I had more money for the iron, which we will in a second, technically. Now we can go to the very end. Add another iron cart. Actually, no, we should make it a better iron cart. Yes, the one that can hold 9 instead. That doesn't make me enough money, but I can do this for iron and then go. So I can hold even more iron. Does the business need to make that much money to stay afloat? It might need to. Please don't tell me that's the case. $9,000? That's actually... That's good. Oh yeah, okay, so after this, I'm adding another iron. And then I'll add... So there's going to be 4 irons, maybe even 5 irons. And then we're going to get coal unlocked. I want to buy this as well. But I don't want this business to go out of business. This, I have more time. This one, I do not. This one, I have time to save up for. I could do it now. But am I making enough money here to prevent it from going out of business or no? That's the question. Because if I am, I'll just do this. If I'm not, I won't. We're just going to keep this here so I can tell it to go back to the depot once ready. I don't care if you're not making money. It's fine. You only got one purpose. That's not enough. I want it to go back to depot, but at the same time I don't. I want to make enough money for it to buy that. Because I don't think the iron's going to hold up. It went from awful to bad, so maybe it can be saved. I really hope it can. Because I don't want to lose it. Same with the coals. I gotta save for the coals. I have enough money to save it, but I want to see if I can deliver enough iron to save it. I can't. I need to... I didn't click fast enough. Flip. I could lose it. Nope, I got it. I saved it. I saved it. So you're saying the same, one frame before I clicked the button to spend all the money to save the business saved itself. Who would think that would happen? That is crazy. It saved me $65,000, meaning I can spend that to save the other businesses and upgrade my train. Whew. Expensive. But yeah. We will upgrade the train to provide more iron for more money. But yeah, this is actually very, very good. I hope I can make enough money from this to pote so I can get 2 carts. I don't think it will. 22,000. 44,000. 42. Can I get 42,000 real quick? I'll waste some days. No. I'm not gonna waste any more days. I never told it to do those. I never told it to do those. I could have been making more money. I could have been making a lot more money. I could have saved the business 2 times faster if I did it properly, but my idiocy shows again. And I failed. But to be honest, this is more profit. I'm making more profit doing this than I did having 20. I had like 30 trucks and having 1 train. I'm making so much money so much faster doing this. Oh, so technically if I get coal, I need a train just for coal. Because I need like 4 train cars of coal per place. So I need to get coal as fast as possible, because if I don't, I'll have 3 places to worry about bankruptcy. I don't want that. So I'm going to save this business from bankruptcy and then get coal developed. We're producing enough iron to where I don't give a flip anymore about iron. We are lasting long enough without it. No, we have it. It's just what we have is enough. We don't need any more. We need to save the business and then unlock our coal ore with 2 more train stations. And then we're good to go. We're done. Actually, I need another train station. So I should put the train station here, have the train come from here to here, and then loop back around like that. Like, that's literally the only way to do this, I think. Or if I do this, I can have the train come down to here and then go back up back to there. No, wait, we'll just delete that train station and only use this train station. Problem solved. We'll just only use 1. No, I keep clicking the wrong button. Yeah, we'll just only use this one. So yeah, we're gonna delete that one soon. $75,000? You know what? I think we should abandon it. I think we should only focus on this. I think it's smart. We should just only do this. We should just give up on that endeavor. And now that means we need to reroute this to here. Oh. Yeah, it's just impossible. There we go. That should work. And then we'll just delete this one. Why you flipped around the wrong way? I don't know. But we're going to edit it. Unload. We'll just do the final 3 only. No, it's the top 3 only. There we go. And we'll just delete that. Okay, so that's good. So yeah, that it will allow us to do both once we need to. This train station doesn't as well. I need to put the train station here instead. No, not even there. I need to put it... No, I have to do 2. No, I can do 1. Right? Yeah. I can technically just do 1 train station if I do the exact same thing again. There we go. So that just destroyed that. Yeah. It accepts nothing. I can borrow more money, which will allow me to build a train station here, so it routes up to here and then goes along its way. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I need 5 grand for that. I'll just get rid of that. Do this. Do that, and boom. We go from here, go up to there, and then go over there. So I need to add this stop. So which one of the 3? The bottom 3. So this one will only do the bottom 3. There we go. So that one does both of those, that one does both of those, that one does both of those, and all we need to do now is get a train station down here on Coal with a drill, and then reroute the tracks from going from here to there. And then we're good to go. We have survived 2.5 years. That is good. I do still need to get rid of my loans, but we'll work. Do what I want you to. Oh, that's why. That's why. There we go. Oh, okay. Go the right direction. Bruh. Just go back to the depot. You are stupid, stupid train. Now, start. What? The train's an idiot. I'm losing money because of the idiot train. See? Go this direction. You don't go that direction. Go this direction. Do you not know how train station railroads work? You had plenty of space to go from here to here, not from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to... No. Idiot. That's what it is. It's taking the longest route. Is it gonna go here and then turn around the proper direction? Because if it does, that is beyond stupid. Who accepts it? Oh, you accept it. I'll get you later. I'm trying to fix this idiocy. And we're beyond negative. We're in far negatives. This is so annoying. Just take the proper route. The shortest route to your destination is right here, but you take the other route instead. So annoying. Alright, now we're actually making money again. Yeah, I know. Look at how much space there is to go the right direction. Thank you. Yeah, I can save that business real quick. I just need one more pass through. What? You're seeing iron ore was going bankrupt without me realizing. Where? All the... That's such a long time ago. How did I never know? I'm keeping watch on everything. Oh, now we need 2 pass-throughs to make the money. Great. Great. Got it. Yeah, I know. Let me get enough money to build a train station down here and then connect it with train tracks. And then we'll be good. Okay? Okay. I need 25,000. I'm about to get that money. No, I'm not. I gotta wait. There we go. I could just have it go down and back up like everything else is. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I honestly don't care anymore. Now she's gonna take time to connect the railroad from here to down to up. So basically go straight down, straight across. That's it. I should honestly get a second train. One for wood, one for iron, one for coal. I should really do that. I really should, but I'll do that later. I need at least 2 train carts so I can get about 1 coal in each city. Okay, so we're doing good. $14,000, and I can make that more if I wanted to. Am I deleting terrain? Yeah. There we go. We'll just wait till we get that money. Almost there. Just one more train stop. There we go. Now we need to connect this with a straight shot, basically. Well, not fully straight shot, but would... Yeah, no, that's gonna have to go bankrupt. I can't research that. I don't have enough time. I honestly might, but I just don't want to. Yeah, this is gonna require lots of money, which I hate. Actually, done. Like, I'm done. All they have to do is go from coal, no, go from wood, go to coal, go to iron, go everywhere else. Alright, so the only thing I need to do now is get another... I could just wait. No, I need to tell it to go back to Depot to deal with it. Go back to here. We will convert this one and this one to coal. And then we will edit this. After it goes to wood, it goes to coal, and then loads only the 2 coal carts. And then it goes to iron, and only loads its 1 cart, and then it drops off... Actually, Macaw City can take 1. So Macaw City will get the 9. No, that's the 8. No, that's the 9. I don't know. And then it goes over to Elizabeth, which we need to give it only that. And then it goes down to Priest, which will give it the platform car. There we go. Now we got some coal in the route, so we can make sure those don't go bankrupt anymore. And then we can finally worry about this town over here and doing research afterwards. Wow, I'm an idiot. How are we supposed to get coal? If there's nowhere to get coal. What an idiot I am. I transitioned way too fast. I should have waited longer to transition. Now accepts more wood. Cool. I don't care. I'm providing you with the amount of coal you get, wood you get. You don't get any more. Don't worry, I'll prevent it from going out of business. I know how. I just need a little bit more money. Okay, so we need to get coal bought. Never mind, it's a new month, so I don't have the money. You know what? I can't. No, I can. Yes. Alright, we turned it back into iron to make money until we can actually get coal up and running. Come on, I just need 10,000 more dollars, then I'm good to go. Why is it going down when it's told to be ignored? I guess it's just gonna have to do that no matter what. We almost have enough money, or do we? We do not. Yet. There we go. Well, time to modify this train again once it's done. This will be default. Iron pickup will only be the middle carts. And then the drop off will only be the middle carts. While at McCall, it's one of those. And the drop is one of those. And then we set this to both of those. There we go. We have coal done. And hopefully that will save the business over time. Because, yeah, we have plenty amount of time to save them. Now I can see everything going. Oh, this is free cam, right. I'm gonna stay in this camera mode for a bit so I can see the train and everything going. Because I honestly want to see that. You know, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Let me just take another screenshot real quick. There we go. Come on, hopefully, please save. Coal. It is going to take some time to save it, but hopefully it does. Not saved yet. But we're doing what we can. Will we save this one with one more, or do we need to do even more? We need to do even more coal trading. That's sad, but we are saving them slowly. Alright, after this route, we will add 2 more train cars. No, yeah, 3, 2. We'll just add more. We'll make them all the best one, which is 9. Or should I just make them 8? I don't know. I think I can only fit 2 max, because over there I'm gonna have to redo the train tracks if I do any more than that. Receive town status. So now if we come over here, we can get another one for iron. And another one for coal. Wait, can I replace? No. We'll just cancel this. And then we'll come back and work on it. So we'll just do this. Do this. We can do coal, iron, iron, coal. And then the train needs to be edited. So coal has 3 to pick up. Iron has 2 to pick up. And then Macaw will get 2 of them. Elizabeth will get both of the irons. And then River will get the final iron. No, final coal. There we go. That should save those cities. Problem numero uno. Numero uno. There you go. I just had to do that to fix the issue, but that's fine. We'll also have to do that up here, most likely, to fix it, but I hope not. Let's hope we don't have to do that. We're supplying more coal over here than we are over here, so it should be fine. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I don't care about over there. No, there is enough space. That is good. But hopefully that should save this in time. I am actively supplying Macaw City's stuff with coal. Also, just go ahead and save it because we're doing good. Alright. We're doing good. The cities are expanding. Actually, I never once did this. Makes sense. Okay, so you expanded so fast that it's no longer good coverage anymore. And growth, I know, not enough money. And all of that stuff. Yeah, they expanded way too fast for me to keep up with bus stops. They're still going to bankrupt, aren't they? I'm doing what I can, though. There's nothing else I physically can do. I wish the train was faster. I wish we had a second train. One train for coal, one train for wood, and one train for iron. Actually, iron can just be on wood or coal. I'm fine with that. Having two trains would make this go 2 times faster. Okay, we saved Macaw's business. We saved it from going bankrupt. We just have to deal with priest coal, so it doesn't go bankrupt. Okay, then. How much would it cost to copy you? 385,000. I'd be fine with that. I can get $25,000 loan, but for what? I guess another coal. There we go. What? I didn't mean that. This one can be iron. This one can become coal. Now I need to edit this, so coal pickups are these 4. Iron pickups are those 2. Macaw City drop-off is the top 2. Elizabeth is the bottom 2. And then Priest is the bottom 2. Because this one is the top 2. Get back to work. We gotta prevent the business from going bankrupt. And you got barely any time to do that. But yeah, we're actually doing very good. Focusing on wood only and then expanding into iron and then coal is allowing us to live. We don't give a flip about the other town. We'll worry about that once we get this town situated enough where we're making good money. And then we'll go worry about going over there. Oh, is it too long now? Probably. There we go. That should fix that. That did make me lose some money because of how long it's taking, but we should be fine. Come on, how much do I have enough time to deposit coal to save the company? Because if not, I am clicking that button. I'm clicking that button to pay off and prevent it from closing if I can't get enough coal. To maximize chance of survival, because this is the final trip. This is the final trip if it does work. Come on, 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 come on. Please. That's not enough money. That's not enough money. That's not enough money. We'll get rid of one iron production. Not enough. Uh-oh, 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 what do I do? What do I do? Uh-oh, 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 what do I do to save it? I need more money, need more money, 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 money. Wait, is it gonna cost me money to remove it? Yes. So no. I can't take loans. I need to sell something. What can I sell? That's not gonna be enough. I don't want to sell those because then I lose my way of income. I don't want to sell that because that's only $3,000. That's not enough money. You know what? We could sacrifice the route. Make it impossible for them to be connected. If it always comes down before it goes up, we can actually sell that because it has to go down to go up. So we can sell that. This, I can have it loop around here. We just need a little extra money from where? Where can I take that little extra money? Where can I take it from? Not enough. I'm right there though. I'm right there though. I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm right there. Prevent it from closing. Whew. We'll reconnect it in a moment. That's fine. I do not care. I'll get it back once I sell. I need... There we go. I don't have enough money to go to. Okay. We're good. I saved us from losing that, which would have made us lose so much money in the long run. There we go. That will save us. We're doing better now. We're actually doing good. We've managed to live. So the next thing we need to do is get another train or connect us to the city of over here. I really need to connect. I need to expand our buses. We need more bus stops. Not more buses, just more bus stops for the buses to go to, and that should save us. Alright, I'll begin working on bus stops in one area at a time before I continue. But yeah, that's the next thing I'm going to be working on before I connect us to the other place. Okay. Yeah, we got good money. Who all is not in this? Everyone who is pink is not a part of it. And then we can just put one here to get everybody else. We only get one house not in coverage. Better than half of the town not in coverage. So now we need to find, are you? Yes, you're only here. You're only going there to there, so you can now come to here and then go up to there. And then you are the people route going from here to here to there and there. And we'll also go ahead and add here. And here. So we should have it start north, go southeast, go south, go transfer, and then go here. So that has been fully updated. And then that people train. Not you. Wait, where's the people car? This goes to Elizabeth, and then Macaw. And then this one goes from Macaw to Macaw. Oh, okay. I'm fine with that. We'll work on Macaw or Elizabeth next to get their bus stops updated because now we got... Yeah, but Elizabeth is still good coverage. I won't worry about them. Bad growth, yeah. Bad in comedy. I know I'm doing my best. But... yeah, we need to... Alright, Sam McCall City's we're gonna work on next once we get the money. We really do need a second train. Because one train is not enough, but then we need $400,000 to get an exact copy of it. I guess getting less wood there is fine, but that means it can go into bankruptcy, even though we're providing as much wood as we possibly can. We can only get a $25,000 loan, which is not enough for a new train car. So we should really just wait until we can get a copy of the car with how much money we get. So you're saying that was at risk at bankruptcy, but I never knew? Bankruptcy voided. Okay. Where's the verge of bankruptcy? Wow. I did not see that. Yeah, $50,000, technically 75 if I did the loan, but not enough. We'll save up for research and we can start doing some research. I guess we can do that. Okay, that's fine. I do not care. Where's the train at? Is the train at Cole still? Oh, why are we on 3 speed? We're supposed to be on 1 speed. Why? I said that wrong. We're supposed to be on 3, not 1. Jeez. We're actually making more money than we're losing. That's good. Yeah, with only an income of up and up and up, we can afford that new train soon. Or at least get a train station over here to a place that doesn't really matter. We need to work on buses. I forgot. So we'll just not care about that. And then we can do this one here. And that one there. So the mail is only going from transfer to east. So we need to add branch, that one, and this one to its route. And this one, we need to do the same thing of adding this, adding that, adding that, and adding that, and we're good to go. Because we have a bus over here that goes from here to here, and one that goes from here to here, so yeah. What we need to do now is worry about Elizabeth. No, we don't. It's basically fully covered, so now we can actually save up the money to go down here or a new train. Because I want a new train. You know what? I'll just build the train from scratch. I'll build a iron train first. And the iron train will have just iron, of course. The iron train will be like 3 or 4 carts. And then once I do that, I can delete those 2 from here or convert those to more coal. And then we can build another train. So we'll just rebuild the train slowly as time progresses. Accepts iron ore. I really should get a train station open. Oh. Only if the train could go faster, but we're doing much better. We were on like what, year 5 in episode 1 on our first attempt because we failed so badly, but now we're on year 3, almost year 4, and we're doing very good. We're getting good income and all that. We just need to save up money for a new train. Hey, I can afford that new train. So we're going to afford it. This with too expensive. So we'll just buy that for now. And this train will go to iron and then load till it's full and then go to here and then unload. Will it just go turn around because it's such a long way? We'll just turn around, or will it go in the circle? You know what? We'll just add some train signals to make it a one-way. You know what? We'll worry about that later. When I actually have a use for it. No, whenever I have the money to do it properly. That's when I'll focus on it. And I'll make sure this is a one-way everywhere. Except for where it has to be a two-way. Alright, so we need like what, 30,000, maybe 20, $30,000. I'm gonna wait till we get $30,000 before we do the train. Lights. But yeah, there's a good amount of waiting for the train to do their. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't want to save it. I need to research soon. Come on, give me more money. Our value is at 500,000. It would actually be upgraded to level 2 already. But since we only got one train, it's not. But that's fine. Alright, it's $30,000. Pretty good. So this will be a one-way here. But right here's a two-way. So it's a one-way here. And it's a two-way here. So this is a one-way going this direction. No, wait, we should have this be a one-way and then a two-way. No. This is a one-way, so it goes here, but it needs to go both ways. So it goes here, but then how is it supposed to go? No, it's allowed to go over here because of that. It just can't go this direction. And then it goes that direction. That direction. This needs to be a two-way. That also needs to be a two-way. We'll just move this back a bit. And then There we go. We should be fine to go. And that should not mess with our single train. Because we have a second one, but we can't use it yet. Alright, so how much longer? We can sell the... Uh-oh. We can sell the 4 coal carts there, and that should be enough to get 2 or 3 for the new train. When? I haven't seen a bankruptcy for this yet. Where? Where? All the way back here? And I didn't know? Bro, I need to read. As you can see, I don't read. Not well. Because I would have known, but I did not. Alright, so $40,000. That's actually pretty good just to get this up and running. Right? No, we'll just wait a little bit longer. I'm fine with that. We'll get a second train on the tracks. And one that will be coal only. Come on, just deposit some money to the towns. There we go, Iron. Keep going. There we go. Nope, I gotta wait for a bit more money, but that should be fine. There we go. Why is this one iron? You know what? Fine, we'll just go to iron. You're a small iron boy. Look at that small iron boy go. Look how fast he's going. Look how fast the iron boy's going. Choo choo. Choo choo, mother flipper. There we go. Well, there's one way to fix this. Do it. There we go. That fixed that issue. And that is down there. Oh, we just made 8 grand from that. That's crazy. I really should, oh, this will see if they get clogged. Okay, no. But we really should delete the, not delete, but transform those 2 iron into coal. Because, yes. So you will go to 100% coal. At the coal pickup, you pick up everything. At the iron, you pick up nothing. It just becomes a just go straight through iron and then go drop off the first 3 and then drop off the bottom 3 and then don't drop off any of those. There we go. Wood and coal, iron. Alright, so yes, it is working how I want it to work. Hold up. We're just gonna make this because it's having to wait till it gets here. So to make that better, we're gonna have him wait when it's there. And then when it's going that direction. And we'll put another one like here. Just to split it up the track more. No, we'll delete that one. And put it here. But that will cut up the track more so this train can wait down here instead of all the way back there to go. There we go. And it has to wait there until, yeah, good thing I did that. I can't do wood beams till I research, which is what I'm saving up for. JK, I'm saving up to do more iron deposits. Oh, hopefully that doesn't... Bruh. It can't go in a one-way. Bruh. That's gonna be a difficult pain to deal with. Alright, you know what? I don't care. There we go. And then we will force this train to no longer go through there. That should, in theory, fix the issue entirely. so I don't have to deal with it again. Yes, nice. That's fixing it so good. Alright, at least we're doing good. We've been doing this for 2 hours and 45 minutes-ish, which is good. You know what? I'm going to add another train track. And we're gonna have this one entirely skip this. There we go. So if he wants to, he can just skip it. He can just entirely skip that entire section, making him faster. Alright. We need to expand, get more iron cards, but that requires us to get more money. But we're doing good. We're doing very good. Nothing is going bankrupt that I care about. I don't care about that. They're almost at 500 without me doing anything. We can't have them turn around yet. We'll have them go through their loop before I send them back to the depot. Yes, you can. Can't you just go, whoop? Can't you? 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 Can't you just go there? Oh, wait. You can. Idiot train. We're just gonna do this. Because it's an idiot. Yeah, so we don't really care about that. Get back on the road. Or tracks, I should say. But yeah, we are doing, in my opinion, much better. 30,000. I could expand the iron again, which I'm actually gonna do because I want more iron. The more iron I can get, the better. Get back out there. Wood planks, yippee, yippee. I wanna do it. I wanna research next. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to save up money until we can research everything we need to research. So yeah. That is what we're doing. The iron is nice and fast, which is what I like. Well, that train, I want to convert this to wood only and have a separate coal train. You know, I might do that first. I might make a separate coal train before I do research. At the same time, I want to do research. You know what? I might do research first. Got a lot of money. Come on, can I get enough money? Please give me enough money, please. Yeah. We're gonna research manufacturing. And then we can finally research wood production and all that stuff. Can't wait to get a new train. That will be just coal, and then have that one be just wood to all three. And then we can finally care about the next town. Totally care about it. 12,000, pretty good. At least we're knowing we're not gonna have a mess up over there. I think we... Oh, river has received the status of town. Accepts more coal. That is good. Because I've been doing lots of coal with them. $10,000 is not a lot, but we'll slowly make our way back up. This is basically just a waiting game until something interesting happens, so not really much talking, just watching it go and go and go and go and go. As long as none of our resources go bankrupt that are important, we're good to go. Are we losing more money than... Oh yeah, because we're researching. Yeah, research takes a good amount of money. I really should just begin paying back our loans till we get no loans. This is also I need to buy a train. This will give me 100,000 for a new train. Alright, we'll just... I guess we can leave it how it is for now. We'll worry about that once we're done researching, which is gonna be any moment. There we go. And now we can research wood processing. And since it's next to that, it's good to go. Okay. $30,000, pretty good. Research is going very fast, which is what I like to see. I do not care about them. Alright, so yeah, just a super long way to game. Listening to some actually really good music. I would listen to this music if I was like editing or something. That's how good this music is. It's very nice. Oh, what's happening? That's yellow. I don't care about that. Demand increased. Let's go. That actually works. Oh, we finished research. Nice. What to research next? We can begin researching power cars with beams. Now let's not research anymore. We'll just go ahead and destroy it. Right. Actually, we can go ahead and we actually do need warehouses. Let me just figure out how to do this properly. Not enough money, okay. I can make beams. I don't even have enough for a warehouse. Can I put this down? No. Can I get enough money, please? And now we need 2 warehouses to support each of them. Yeah, that's gonna require a lot of money. I'll just come up here and AFK. We need planks over here, which is covered by the station. That is not covered by the station, so it's most likely gonna go bankrupt. Because I don't want to do another train route over there. But I could do like I did with coal. Come on, give me the money I need. This one can be beams. And this one can be that. So that is connected. Yeah, I know. But now that's making beams and planks. Which is very good for us. But now I need to do another train station over here, which I don't want to do, but I'm gonna have to do it once I get the money, which is gonna take 20,000 years. That's not enough money? Come on. This one will be oh, wood plank is going down. But wood plank is within limits. So, okay. I should have the iron guy go back so he can pick up beams. No, planks. We'll have him do planks. And then, no, we should have it go pick up load Just the bottom one. And then before we go to Elizabeth Station, we'll go here and unload. So my car will only unload planks. Elizabeth will only unload that. And boom, now we should be begin providing planks to there. And then once we get enough for rails, we can connect these together. Because I need lots and lots of money. Yeah, I know. It's difficult. Again? Again? How am I supposed to do this? Well, boom, now we're here. Boom, get the flip out the way. But I can't because we don't have any money. That fixes the issue. From now on, it's never gonna happen again. Ah, if I didn't have that loan capabilities, that would have been bad. I need the train to go back to depot so I can add another plank on them. It wouldn't let me do that until it was too late. That is so annoying. It literally, as I'm about to click it, closes the menu. That is so annoying. There we go. Can I add 2 more? Yes. Then we can go to wood pickup, pick up all the wood, go here, drop off all the wood. Get back in business. What is my value at? Only 1 million? We're not even to 3 million yet, and we've lasted for 5 years. Ah, that's annoying, but in my opinion, I'm doing better. Hopefully we can keep this from going out of business. Beams definitely will. I honestly don't think there's a way I can save it in time. I hate that it does that when I don't want it to do it. So this is a two-way. Well, we should be good to go on that point. We will have this person do beams to also save it from its death. There we go. So this one will transform into a beam. Because that's all I can afford. And then it's only gonna drop off the top one. And then before it goes to Olympus station, it goes to station number 2, where it unloads the beams. And then it goes here and unloads that. I just want 2, maybe 3 of each. And that would save the businesses. Alright, we voided planks. That is good. We have not voided beams. Which is what I'm working on right now. Let's see if they collide or if anything happens or what. No, it seems to be fine. It's still in risk of losing that to bankruptcy, but at the same time we should be fine. Alright, so from what it seems like, after this roundabout we can send the train back. $7,000. There we go. Now we need 1, 2, 3 more. So we're gonna do plank, 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 beam, beam, beam. So the wood pickup picks up all the wood we need. Macaw City requires planks. Elizabeth Station 2 requires beams. And everything else is fine. Actually, we need to save this as a visual route of wood and iron train. Because we got the wood train, which is actually needs to be renamed to wood and coal. Where is it so I can rename it? There we go. But now we got 3 of each, and everything should be fine. Now we can begin branching off to that other place, which will be good for us. And begin working on getting more trucks for each town. So we can have 1 mail inside, 1 transport inside, and then 2 or 3 international tradings for mail and passengers. And that should fix all the issues that we're having. I don't care about vehicle 3. Bankruptcy voided. Nice, we saved the wood beams. Now, go this direction, please. Go this direction, okay? Go this direction. Do you want me to kill you, train? Go the flip other direction. Why do you have to be such an idiot, you train? Why are you such an idiot? Explain. Why are you an idiot? 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 Because how am I supposed to do anything? We're towing you back. I don't give a flip anymore. You are in the way. Now, get back out. I don't care if that costed me money. You are the reason why we're having so much problems. Alright, it should be fine for now. Everything seems to be making us money. We're actually making money quite fast. We can begin paying off our debt. Which is actually very, very good for us. The faster we can repay our loan, the better it will be for us in the long run. I don't think I'm gonna make enough money from this, but who knows? The trains might do it. Yeah, no, not enough. It became a new month, so all the money went down the drain. But if we just keep on waiting, we'll get the money we need. Warntar, I don't care. Yeah, I'll make a train station over to the new place here soon. Just let me repay my. Actually, I don't need to repay my loan. Actually, I just want to. It probably would be best if I got a train station over here. It would be best if I got a train station over here. How much money you gonna cost me? How much money you gonna cost me? You're gonna cost me $60,000. Fine, I will allow it. Actually, this does need to be a two-way. No. Wait, it should be a two-way here. And then this reconnects over here. And then this is a one-way. There we go. That should... That'll actually cause more issues. There we go. That should fix the issue. And since it's Urin, I would... Where the flip did it go? Alright, so this train will go, after it picks up iron, it will come over here to unload the very top iron. That's it. Nothing but the top iron. And then when it drops off the iron over here, it doesn't drop off the top. So at least one iron is going over. Two iron should be going over there, to be honest. If you want it to work as efficiently as possible, it should be two iron. But yep, there we go. It's been added to the roster. I don't really care about it except for making money from it. But what to do next? I really should do iron, but it requires this to be next to the iron. So we'll just rebuild it by the iron once we need it. Has received the town status and now accepts sand. We need over $1 million to unlock sand, so no. There we go, we're good to go. I don't care about that. Now accepts coal? You're serious? It accepts coal. Is it within the same train station and radius? So you're saying it's not. You know what? Where's that train? Here it is. After you pick up your iron, go over here to unload. The bottom 2 coal. No, the top 2 coal. Unload the top 2 coal. And then the top 2 coal gets removed, so these 2 become the middle. These 2 become the bottom. Good. Now we're actually getting trade routes over there because I have the capabilities of doing it now. I wish I could zoom out more and whatnot. But it's fine. 120,000? Okay. Bankruptcy voided? Iron? Alright. Alright, yeah. I should end it off here today. Maybe after some more research. But we've done very good progress. Or I just go AFK and let money go. Keep working because we're producing so much money to the point where we are good to go, or I can just go AFK for a bit. So I'm gonna go AFK for a bit while we just let money rack in. I'll still be here at my computer to read notifications if anything bad happens. But yeah, I'm gonna go AFK now. I am back, but I think I will end it here for the second episode. Of course, the ending is me not talking for like 10-20 minutes AFKing money, but that's fine because in episode 3 I have $250,000 plus a lot more from loans to expand the base. Get more trains, so one train for iron, one train for coal, one train for wood, one for plank, one for beam. And then eventually I also need to replace the trains I have right now, replace the trucks, get a train station at each place for passengers and packages to completely remove trucks. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff to do that I want to do next time. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. Life Forever Culture, all that good old stuff. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.